Hello, dear Aries. Welcome to your love reading for the month of January of 2026. That was a guppy that you just saw jumping off the table. Very curious as to what Mummy's up to. Thank you for waiting for this reading. Logically, my dear friends, this is for Patreon, but it is released to the public on YouTube. Nevertheless, after the 20th of the month. Let's see, dear Aries, what's going on for you, as astrologically it's a very significant time. I'm sure you've heard from many people. The focus for you is your career, your goals, your reputation. It is the Capricorn season, and physically you are challenged to reach for the stars, for the sky. Maybe career is challenging your home and bringing some challenge to your relationships and your personal life. Let's see what's going on. It's a very significant month with a triple conjunction of your ruling planet Mars with Venus and the Sun in Capricorn. Let's see, because of course square aspects to your first house, especially if you're a Aries rising, it is very significant, and it's asking you to put in the effort, put in extra effort. Your ruling planet is in a very strong position, exalted in Capricorn. So you're ready to go to war, to fight for what it is that you're hoping to attain. Let's see what your karma dharma is relative to your love life. And Jupiter is transiting through your fourth house, so bringing lots of expansion, some truth, some justice, and some luck where your home, your emotional financial security is concerned. Lots of change as well. Let's see, what is the karma dharma for Aries? Aries, please, Spirit. Where love is concerned, that's what we're looking at. And if you're hearing some noises in the background, they're my kitties. That's Agapi being mischievous, and Gaia is not far off. We've got Temperance. Temperance, which is a Jupiterian sign. It's Sagittarius. So possibly some healing is necessary. I don't know if some of you may be dealing with someone that holds different beliefs. Some of you are needing to go through some phase of healing. Spirit is saying, be patient. Something is being worked out. And patience is not your forte, but this is what Spirit wants you to know. Now with Saturn and Neptune that have already trialed in your sign, especially if you're a early born Aries, the first days, you've noticed that there's something that's changing, shifting, a lot of changes that you may not be aware of, because Saturn, Neptune are transiting your 12th house, which is a major cycle that is coming to an end. The end of karma. Have you done the work? Have you been feeling a little bit lonely, doing things behind the scenes, possibly trying to manifest something, nevertheless, something maybe that was out of reach for you, but with Saturn and Neptune in February entering your sign, you're going to be going to war, not literally, that's metaphorically, for something that you're hopefully creating, something that you've envisioned, something that you're going to be tested on your sustenance, your patience, your strategy, okay? And you will be going through a maturing phase the next 3 years with Saturn. And you're going to grow up very quickly, dear Aries, unless Saturn is someone that was out of reach for you, someone that was an older person in your life that may be going through health issues or something like that. Wonderful opportunities for career, and from mid 2026 Jupiter will enter your 5th house. It could speak to pregnancy or You may be becoming a grandparent if you're on the mature side. Lots of expansion, growth, luck, and the ability to create something that you could give to the world. Something to do with wisdom, teachings, spirituality. You may also be connecting with someone that's very wise, a teacher, a guru. You may be going through lots of expansion where dating, having fun, investing in something that you may be giving birth to. It doesn't have to be a real birth, an actual birth. It could be something that is going to bring you a lot of happiness. You've got a lot of luck, and a lot will be playing out in 2026 that will work to your benefit, that will help greatly, because the outer planets are in air and fire, and you're a fire sign. Okay, there's a new journey opening up, dear Aries. Let's see, with a 9-card spread, I'm using the Arcanum Tarot. This is the Lenormand, the Amethyst Lenormand by Veronica Trebini, Mystic Moon Oracles by Mystic Moon, Singles and Relationship Oracle deck we're using to see what's going on in the blockages where love is concerned. You may want to start to think of your angel questions and get your angel answers. This is the angel answers. We're looking at the Tower of Sexual Magic, and we're going to take some love messages as well as some timing messages with the Godspeed divine timing. Of course, timing is very hard to pinpoint, but let's see what's going on for Aries. What is the main focus for you, Aries? We're asking Spirit, we're asking the angels. 9 of Swords, lots of worry, lots of anxiety, stress, not sleeping well at night. I feel this may have got to do with things that are unknown to you, or maybe something that has been possibly something that is in limbo, possibly from summer of 2025, when Saturn and Neptune, well, if you're in the northern hemisphere, summer, when they ingressed into your sign, then they went back. There's something that needs closing up. This is an ending of the burden, of the worry, of the stress, and it's possibly also the way you perceive things or information that's missing. Let's see, let's take your spread. We've got a King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, lots to do with the mind, your perception, 3 of Pentacles. It could be money issues, work issues. Well, this is a love reading, obviously, but remember that 5 of Pentacles, you could be dealing with someone that's quite different to you, or maybe a difference in age, a difference in your social standing, a difference in your financial standing. So you may have connected possibly with someone, possibly on a spiritual level, could be through work that you've connected with this person. It could also be someone that is out of bounds to you because they could be in another connection, another marriage. The 4 of Wands is like the 11-11 energy. It's like a portal that may be opening up for you. And that would be, of course, very importantly, with Saturn and Neptune entering your sign. Remember that Saturn is the building blocks and Neptune is the imagination. But Neptune can also be the illusion and Saturn be the truth. So maybe something is coming to light which may behoove you, may help you along. Because obviously what's been going on behind the scenes, maybe you were confused about. Maybe there's been something that you've been holding secret as well, because Saturn, Neptune in the 12th house. 12th house is long distance. 12th house is bed pleasures as well as bad habits, but also secret love affairs is the 12th house. Things going on behind the scenes. You could be dealing with someone that's in another commitment, someone that is out of bounds to you. Three of Pentacles could speak to third parties, right? So let's see. Of course, the messages are general. This is not a personal reading. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. That's beautiful in the position that it's sitting, which speaks to an opportunity for a long-term relationship where love is concerned, right? Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity for something long-term, and Saturn is the building blocks for something long-term. Let's see. Jupiter transiting your fourth can also speak to legalities relative to a marriage, a more serious and committed relationship. But right now, it's like you're trying to reach for the stars. You're trying to reach for what it is that you want to manifest. But there's opposition coming to you from your personal life, your family life. You've got a King of Swords here. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This could be someone that's giving you a headache, someone that's challenging you. And the Moon, well, the Moon as an outgoing card. Fears, anxiety, matters that are unknown. It is next to the Four of Wands, so lots of secrets relative to someone's personal life, their married life, their fear of emotionally opening up. I mean, for some of you, if this is not about a commitment and all that, King of Wands would be someone that does show their desires. And for some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship. King of Wands would be someone that shows their desires, that take action. And they could be coming through as just flirtatious, wanting to have fun. There's leadership qualities in the King of Wands. Now, we're not reading reversals. And what I see around the King of Wands is that maybe they haven't been giving you stability. I mean, we've got the Five of Pentacles here right next to the King of Wands, not giving you the stability or the groundedness or the practicality, the practical side of a relationship, right? And it could be connected to, because this is like someone feeling imprisoned. There's a lot of worries. 8, 9 swords, 3 of Pentacles, could be third parties, could be other people's involvement. And then we've got a Four of Wands, which is many times the marriage card. But then from the past and on to the future, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is more connected to the future, right? Ace of Pentacles, it could be a promise. It could be a promise. It could also be cycles that you've been in, right? We go 5, 3, 1. It's like you're revisiting a past situation, possibly something that was promised. What I see here, and the candle just went out, which feels like possibly you're in the dark concerning something, and we see that also with the Moon. If this is the same person, they were showing their desire, their passion. They could also hold Earth in their chart. Now we're seeing a King of Swords here, which is someone that is more truthful, someone that is more detached, someone that may not open up easily where their emotions are concerned. There are 10 swords here, 9 and 1 is 10. But the Ace of Swords, of course, is clearing things out where there's been misconception, misunderstandings, not seeing clearly. It's like there's some unfinished business I'm getting here. And we've got the Six of Wands as the general energy. 8 of Pentacles, again, it's very connected to work or even finances. Earth is strong here, and Earth is slow and stable, but also brings a sense of security. Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Two of Swords, dilemmas, decisions, choices. And the Six of Wands, which is a Leo energy. Someone that's successful in their life, someone that wants to succeed, someone that's ready to put in the work to move towards recognition and success. I mean, King of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Moon. Let's take a few more cards. Let's take this card as the general energy and see what this Nine of Swords is. Actually, let's look at the Five of Pentacles first of all. We've got a King of Pentacles, so you see there is something to do with a father figure, a boss, finances. King of Pentacles is someone that has got obligations, right? Usually someone that holds finances is a significant part of their life. So if you're dealing with someone that is focusing on the physical and on the security part, more financially speaking, you are more about the desire. You are more about let's there's enthusiasm, there's will, there's drive in you, the Aries. It's let's take this chance and let's see where it gets us. We'll think about it later. But you may be dealing with someone that needs more security, someone that needs more time. You see the King of Pentacles, that's 6 Pentacles. So this could be Leo, Virgo, someone that's on the cusp of Leo, Virgo, because we've got Leo there as well. And this could be someone that you've connected with that has got obligations, that's going through some financial crisis because of coming out of another relationship. Four of Wands is here. Someone that's dealing with legalities. This could be someone that's advising them. This could be someone that is there to support them. You could be dealing with someone that hasn't been totally truthful with you and not letting you in on a lot of things that they're holding, that they're not ready to share with you yet. I don't know. Let's look at that Nine of Swords. We've got the Page of Swords. There are more swords again, so a lot of air. Air is perception, right? This is fear of communication, or someone's not communicating. Or there are issues with children. I mean, the Page of Swords, Gemini. Pages are children. Could be teenagers, could be young adults. And the Page of Swords could also be someone that is spying, someone that's staying up late looking for information on through someone's social media and someone's social standing, if they've left you out in the dark. What's the Eight of Swords? Page of Cups, another page. Maybe an offer of love that's, an emotional support that's been made in the recent past, I would say, because this is the future position, but it's in the past line. Maybe that was not enough. Someone felt blocked, imprisoned, not able to offer more than that. Let's look at the Four of Wands. Why do we have the Four of Wands? We've got the Five of Wands. So someone, 4 and 5 of Wands, a tug of war. Someone in a commitment where there's anger, there's frustration, there are competitive energies. And this could be you. This could be you asking for a commitment, something more long term, that someone is having a hard time promising you, giving you. What is this Ace of Pentacles? We've got the Sun, so there may be reconciliation, there may be clarity coming through. The Sun is Leo. It's confidence, it's clarity, it's healing. The Sun can also speak to reconciliation, but also the inner child, happiness, fun, flirtation. Interesting, the Aries. As I said, Saturn, Neptune are going to ingress into your sign and will be in good aspect to Pluto from Aquarius from July in 2026, Jupiter is also going to enter your fifth house of fun, children, flirtation, all those things. And Jupiter now in your fourth is squaring you, squaring your first house, which is all about you, your environment. So squares from Jupiter can be tough because there's been a square from Jupiter from your home life to your personal life and your relationships with Chiron, a difficult aspect with Chiron. So looking for a resolution to heal an open wound. It could be psychological, could be physical, could be emotional, could be anything to do with the past. What is this King of Swords? What is he telling you here? We've got the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, because Jupiter is transiting through Cancer, energetically, I feel that that could be the way that you're being seen as someone very nurturing and loving. And if this is your energy, then you need to listen to your higher self and what Jupiter is telling you there from your fourth house, that there are big changes. There is Jupiter can speak to justice and legalities as well. What is the outgoing card with the moon? Two of Pentacles, things being up in the air still. And there's the World card. The World card is like a wrapping up of a cycle. I'm wondering if this is not talking to an ending. You're coming up to an ending. Possibly I'm going to say, because we've had a full moon in Cancer as we stepped into the new year. From the beginning of the year until, I would say, the full moon in Libra, in your season, around your birthday, something is completing. Things will not be up in the air anymore. There'll be no juggling. There will be decision. There will be discernment. What is that Six of Wands? We've got the Empress. It's like Spirit is asking that you be patient. Libra and Taurus come through. And we've got the Ace of Cups. Spirit is saying that you're pregnant with a brand new opportunity for a new beginning, a new love life, dear Aries. Excuse me. I just got a tickle in my throat. There's something to do with possibly something you're going to hear, something that's going to be talked about, a conversation which, may be freeing, because the Page of Swords could be some truths. It's Gemini, and Gemini, of course, is decisions. It's also logic. Some sort of a conversation which may be a little bit challenging will open up opportunities, and then will come the opening here. But this opening and this promise, because I feel it's cycles. Look at all the cycles here. You've been in a particular cycle, and I would say it's more than likely with this king, this would be the minor arcana of the Emperor, and of course the Empress. The Empress could be you. Some of you, Aries, you may have planets in Taurus. And at this time, remember, Taurus is ruled by Venus, so Venus and Mars are conjoining in Capricorn. That's a brand new cycle. It's a 2-year cycle that's coming to an end, and a 2-year cycle opening up now. This will involve, as I said, this is like an accomplishment. This is the ending of a major life cycle. Let's take more cards, Aries, and see what is going on. Some of you may have many opportunities and choices. We've got a few people here, kings, 3 kings. Of course, it could be the same person. You've got a couple of pages. Pages are younger energies, but they're also, pages are messengers, right? Lots of information coming in. What's going on for Aries? flirtation, and it's the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords could be a divorcee or someone that's looking at things from a very logical standpoint. She could also be someone that's going through separation, but she's got opportunities here. Remember, the bouquet speaks to flirtation, etiquette, sweetness, an offer. Luck, you've got the lucky clover. It's Jupiter in Sagittarius, and the Six of Pentacles. So someone that's going to reciprocate and be on the same page as you, someone maybe that you're that is divinely guided to you, towards you, or someone that could be going through a karmic, I don't know, they're paying their due diligence, they're paying money out, or they're going to reciprocate and give you what you've been hoping for. And because it's Six of Pentacles, which reminds me of Libra. Usually in the Six of Pentacles, it's a very karmic card. It's more like, for some of you, it's as though, all right, you've been dealing with this open wound. Maybe you can find a resolution now. Chiron has turned direct and will be finishing up in your sign. Has been transiting your sign for a few years. Maybe you will get to that resolution, the key. And you've got a King of Pentacles here. There they are. King of Pentacles could be Pisces, of course, because of the fish, but someone that is financially very stable, in a very good position. Or someone that was not giving you the clarity and the understanding fully. What's at the bottom? And we've got the Moon, Eight of Cups. Someone is checking out of emotionally checking out of a situation that is very well kept secret, that may be revealed. I mean, we had the full moon in Cancer, right? And Cancer does speak to the past, but Cancer is also the home. So what is that sitting on? We've got the Nine of Cups, brand new journey. Travel is involved, lots of communication. This may be what is going to be lit up. And of course the moon speaks to fears, but it also speaks to the psyche. Let's look at the psyche of the person you're hoping to manifest. I'm wondering if you're not releasing someone that was very cold, very hard on you. You gave love, they gave you swords, they gave you heartbreak, they gave you control, they gave you lots of worry. Let's look at the person you're hoping to manifest. Not if you're releasing someone. For me, this is Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. We've got the 4 fixed signs. The fixed signs are being challenged greatly by Uranus and by Pluto. Uranus in Taurus, Pluto in Aquarius. What's going on in the psyche and in the emotional life of your person, and how do they feel about you? They've been going through the dark night of the soul. Newt, no communication, no wonder. If there hasn't been any communication, maybe because they've been going through their own issues. Maybe they've been going through a breakup, an ending, psychological issues. It hasn't been easy for them, possibly. And abandoned. I don't know who's stopped communicating, whether it's you. I mean, if you're showing up as the Queen of Swords, you've shown the side to you where you're looking at things much more clear, much more concise, and more logically. Could be because we've got the Queen of Swords here. Unless this is an ex from your person, of your person, the Queen of Swords could be a Libra, could be Gemini, could be an Aquarius. Maybe here with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is, many times, she's like the High Priestess for me, so she could be the other woman, for instance. But I feel it hasn't been easy at all for your person. At all. I want to take one more card on that King of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Someone very independent or becoming free. Going through separation, divorce. Someone financially very stable, as I said. And remember, the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles, very similar. So this person may hold you very close to their heart, but maybe they're not. Maybe they've abandoned. If you've abandoned, I don't know. I don't know. Why do they have the abandoned and the Mute card? Yep, if they needed to take care of some things, maybe they left you for a little bit, maybe they were not able to communicate, but they will be possibly returning. They're reinventing their life, so possibly on a retrograde. I don't know which retrograde. We've got many retrogrades. I mean, Venus is going to retrograde at the Scorpio Libra season, roughly there, Scorpio season. But we're going to have Mercury retrograde late February and into March. That could be it. But we've also got Uranus still retrograde in Taurus. We've got Jupiter. Let's look at you. And you've put this relationship on pause, or you're waiting. You're in limbo. Deception. You're trying to see things from a different perspective. Maybe you're feeling as though you've been deceived, that you've been cheated. And very, very strong Piscean energies indeed. There's distrust here. And it's like you've given up, you've surrendered it to Spirit and saying if they're going to show up, they're going to show up. One more, and we've got fear. You may feel that your person fears taking the next step relative to your connection, or I don't know why I'm getting this, but it's as though you may have stopped giving to this connection because you didn't want to be the third person, or you didn't want to be the reason for a family breakup. I get ethical matters here, and you've maybe released it. You didn't want to be the third person. You didn't want to be the other woman. That could be the case for some of you. But you also maybe feel that your person fears, even fears understanding the reality of the situation. You are already awake here. Lots of Pisces energy. Pisces is divinity. It's a spiritual connection. It's a secretive connection. And there's someone's checking either you out. I mean, this would be more the King of Swords. So I don't know who this is in your life or your own personal story. We've got someone observing and doing their homework through the internet. They're staying up late, right? What is that? And there's a dark offer. There's an offer, but there's distrust relative to this offer. And there's a union before that. But maybe someone needed to be free. Someone was not ready to take the step of commitment, or someone needed to free themselves from another union where there was deception, distrust, grief. Let's see what the blocks are, Aries. What is the block relative to Aries and their love life? What's going on for Aries? I get very strong Pisces energies. With the Ace of Cups, we see the fish here, we see the fish here. Something quite sudden and unexpected could happen when you least expect it. Now, Uranus is in very good aspect to Saturn and Neptune. Uranus from Taurus, this is your self-worth. This is your security, and the five senses, right? You being valued. Even though you may not know about the work that's going on, it's happening behind the scenes. Someone dealing with a lot of karma could be the person you're hoping to manifest. Let's take the blockages for Aries. Fear, loneliness. You stay in bad relationships because you are lonely. Be okay with being with yourself. I'm going to take one more. Confusion. You don't know what you want, so you need clarity before you get involved. I'll let you figure that out for your personal story, but there is fear of loneliness here. Some of you are turning very spiritual, and I feel as though you're saying it's either they're going to take that step, or I'm just turning inwards. I'm going to do the inner work, and I'm just going to release it to spirit. Whatever is meant to be will be. Let's look at your intimate life. What's going on with the Tower of Sexual Magic for Aries? You stay in bad relationships because you're lonely, because you are lonely. Some of you are fearing being on your own. We've got the Eight of Swords. See, there's imprisonment. There are fears, possibly related to ethics, not wanting to be the third person. You see the devil is in the background. Not wanting to take part in anything that is not ethical. Another sign got the same message. I can't remember if it was it Capricorn? Was it Pisces? I don't know. We've got Six of Swords, more swords. It's more about if there's no good communication and clarity, there will be no intimacy. But to me, this is promising that things will change, right? There's a fear of a lack of ethics here, or falling into a trap here, or even a fear of being intimate with someone physically because there's distrust. And we've got the Hanging Man. So it may take a little while. I don't see... to me, this card is doing your due diligence. If you're still in another connection, your fear of being alone or fear of closing the door on a past connection is having you feel that you need to do your due diligence if you're in a commitment, but I don't feel that you're happy. Now, some of you are yearning for the physical connection with someone that's physically at a distance. They're physically or they're emotionally distant now. Okay. You should ask your question now and see if the angel answers cannot answer your questions. It could be that the Taurus season will be very significant, and of course around your birthday. So April, May could be significant times, and around the lunations. Early February, we're entering the eclipse season. Lots of changes, lots of karma during January, February. Let's get your answers. Big happy changes, beautiful. Yes, with an exclamation mark. And choose a new direction. So you need to choose a new direction. The other candle went out now, so this is very significant for me. Something is done. Something is it's come to a completion point. No point in crying over spilt milk, right? Let's take your timing cards. I'm going to take 3 cards because there's a few of you out there. These 2 remind me of the Two of Pentacles. Is someone going to put in the extra effort? Is someone going to put in the extra effort and multitask? Do 2 things at once to close up this major life cycle? Is someone going to overcome the fear of dropping the ball? I feel that they will. Okay, let's see. A long time. So a long time, what does this mean? It's going to take, for some of you, it's going to take still a long time until, or some of you may already feel like it's been a long time, that this cycle is going to wrap up. This, for some of you, because you're, maybe you don't have the patience, it may feel like a long time for you. So if I tell you 3 months or 4 months, or even summer in the Northern Hemisphere, for you it might be a long time. A few days, wow. For some of you, you may be saying a few days is even a long time. And that's where someone has lost their patience, obviously. And more than a year, well, that would be a long time for some of you, surely. So for some of you, it's happening quickly, and others of you, it's going to take more than a year. So, and that may feel like endless for you. If you're interested in a personal reading, do not hesitate to reach out. This is a general reading, remember. Let's take some love thoughts, some messages from your person, how they're feeling about your connection, how do they feel about you, what's playing on in their mind. Let's go. I want you like crazy. You are so sexy, excuse me. I was wrong to doubt your love, babe. I apologize. I see a lot of fire, a lot of desire here. I feel like a fool for leaving you. More fire. For some, this could be air as well. So, but the messages speak to desire, therefore more fire than anything else. I need you, I still love you, please come to me. My wish is for us to be together forever. I knew you would break my heart. I'm not in love with you, I have to be honest. Who is that being told to, I wonder? And I can't help myself from falling in love with you every day. So here there are some truths that may be quite challenging, quite hard, unless this is a past relationship that someone is leaving behind because of new love here. Babe, I love you so. So, dear Aries, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. Lots of opportunities, big changes ahead for you, and possibly also the Pisces season. From the Pisces season, it's going to be very significant. So, because of the energies that have come through, the opportunity is here, but it may take a little bit longer, right? Someone needs to have the confidence, the will and the drive, and to take action. Now, this is also positive thinking, right? And this is also generosity, right? Generosity of heart. Someone's heart is breaking open, I would say here. There's the potential for flirtation, but maybe it's more about play now, not so much about that long term, because there's still some business that needs to complete here. All right, I think we'll leave it there. Love and light. Thank you so much, dear Aries. Wishing you well. Good luck.